Oh well.
Hey, but the K, did you still want to have that conversation about mayorship or whatever that you had mentioned earlier?
What do you want to talk about?
No, you're the one that mentioned it to me when I called you earlier.
You still running for Los Santos?
Yeah.
Are you gonna drop out and run for Blaine County?
No, I don't want to. I want to run for Los Santos.
You're gonna lose.
Well, a lot of people told me that.
You could win in Blaine County.
Yeah, I could, but you know, I like a challenge. I didn't back down from Lang Buddha. I'm not gonna back down from Nino.
It's not backing down. It's being smart.
Well, I was never the brightest man.
I could tell. I could tell from that last meeting we just had.
All right. I tried to be as neutral as possible, man.
That's the
Like,
problem,
what do you want from me?
I don't want somebody who's gonna be fucking neutral. I want someone who's gonna be real. The real
I am
fucking
real.
deal, man.
You don't have to be an asshole to be real.
That's not being an asshole.
What do you mean? How is me going to Lily and saying, "Hey, do something you don't want to do"? How is that not being an asshole?
No, that's not the fact. That's not what we're asking you to do. We're asking you to actually just explain it instead of just feeding into bullshit. And that's what you're gonna do as mayor. You're gonna sit on the fence. And you're gonna try
you
to
think
please
I'm gonna
both
sit on the
sides.
fence?
Yeah. Why? What are you
Mr.
gonna do?
Mr. K, how long have you known me? How long have we known each other?
A long
Do you
time.
even remember the first conversation?
I remember. You guys
What's the
ain't
first
got
conversation
shit, and
we
we
had?
had your fucking back with the Cuban embassy shit and all that. I remember.
Yeah. Do you remember what me and Leo used to do and beat the shit out of you guys with hammers, and then you guys would come back at us and everything? You think I'm a fence sitter when I did all that?
But none of that matters.
Why? Why does that not matter? That's me. That's who I am.
Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with sitting on a fence.
Yes, it does. Because if I was sitting on the fence, I'd be like 99% of the people that look at you and they go, Mr. K, you know, how's it going? You know, I love you, Mr. K. You know, I'm not like that.
That's nothing to do with sitting on a fence, though.
That's literally sitting on a fence.
If people are sucking up to me?
Yeah, if people are being nice to you, then go around to the cops and are nice to the cops and trying to do both. That's sitting on the fence, isn't it?
No. I'm talking about fucking decision making.
I'm good. When I'm mayor, I'm gonna.
Issue on your table of, let's say, cops are pissed about this one thing, and then this other side is pissed about one thing. And even if you think one side did something wrong, you're gonna sit there and try to please both sides.
At first, I think that is the smart thing to do. And if it can't be, if you can't please both sides, then that's when, you know, gloves got to come off.
But you never. I'm telling you, you can't please both sides ever, because some sides don't even want to be pleased. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do what you think is right and know what's right.
And you think I can't do that?
Vote for. I mean,
and you think I'm not that type of person?
You could say no.
I know I can.
That's fucking stupid. We're not gonna do that. We're actually gonna do it this way. And you can't care if you hurt someone's fucking feelings.
I don't care about hurting people's feelings. I care about helping people. And if that causes some guy to get mad, or if that rubs somebody the wrong way, it is what it is. But for the greater good, sometimes you got to do something you don't want to do. I cannot agree on something, and I've always said this. If me and you have an issue, but you have a good fucking idea, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to listen to you when I'm mayor. You leave shit out the door. You don't act like fucking current mayor where you start bitching about shit that has nothing to do with shit. You know what I mean?
Well then, drop out of Los Santos and run for Blaine County, and you'll have me and my boys' votes.
I don't want to.
With Nino running, I can't vote for you.
I understand that. I get it. But I'm not dropping out.
It's not. I think Osvaldo?
Yes, sir.
If you run for Blaine County, you'll actually have something.
What car you got over here, man?
I don't know.
Nino's just too connected.
Yeah, people said that about Buddha, and I only lost by 30.
Yeah, I understand that, but the city right now is in a completely different state. It's in fucking shambles. The Constitution at its core is fucked.
Yeah, and he's already working on that. I think there's a lot of people in this city, and
But people are gonna want someone like Nino in position because he knows the law, he knows his shit, he's been around forever.
Let me go get a car.
He's dealt with the legal system.
Go to jail?
I don't think you're right.
It needs to be rebuilt.
I don't think you're right. I don't think people want someone like Nino. I think people want someone that actually gives the time and listens to them and is always around talking to people. I go up to people all the time.
That's not what the city needs. They don't need someone who's gonna sit there and listen and talk. They need someone who's gonna do shit.
I can do shit because you know how you fix shit. You listen to the people that are suffering, man. Everybody that's suffering, you listen to those people.
That's what I'm saying. Nino knows the suffering.
Listen, I know you
I don't agree.
He's been there fighting it firsthand as we speak as a lawyer.
Joking. I haven't said anything.
He sees the issues in the city.
That's where me and you disagree.
Okay,
he sees one side of things, and I see the little guy side of things. Where
what do you mean, the little guys? He does
the little guys, man.
You want the civilians running businesses, this and the third? Of course, that's been an issue, and that's all been a problem because of the fucking council. And that way, the council will not be a thing anymore.
Why do you think the council's a bad thing?
It's not necessarily a bad thing, but if the people on the council suck, then it's a fucking bad thing.
Yeah,
why is there no businesses? Why is there no economy? Why is there nothing? Because the people sit on the council and think they fucking know everything across the city and deny shit that they don't see fit. And that's why there ain't jack shit going on in the city.
Yeah, they abuse their shit and they only cared about their own personal gains. I'm in agreement with that.
Exactly.
But that's something that could have been rectified if they could be held accountable, which wasn't. And that's something that's like you said, constitution wise, that's all that shit.
Yeah.
But so me and you are in agreement. Me and you
I know
think
we
the same.
We never weren't. I agree with the shit you say. I just don't know if you can implement it to the level Nino can.
You know, I've always, you know, been super loyal to you, and I've always, you know, tried to do what I can for you whenever you'd ask. You don't really ask, granted, you know, that's fine. And I've always only ever asked you for one thing, and that was always to back me and to trust me. And you never have. No election did you ever have.
You did cross me one time.
I did, and I think I got my just desserts, did I not?
Yeah, but you did cross me at the end of the day after I backed you big time. And ever since then, that's when I backed off.
I'm just saying, I feel like I never had that backing from you. You said you did back me, but I feel like I never had that backing from you and your boys.
Well, I backed you when you guys had nothing and nothing to offer as well.
Yeah, you did. And I've always, and I still to this day, anybody ever talk shit about you guys, I stand up for you guys. I don't care who it is. Always.
Who's talking shit?
Right now, nobody.
Well,
at the time, it was Max, the mayor. I remember being a fucking trunk with the mayor, Brick, Shaban, and a couple other people, and I was the only one telling them, like, y'all need to, like, chill the fuck out. This was, like, during his first term. Well, Brick was just being Brick. He was just, you know, he's a little high boy. He's vibing. Yeah, he was just saying dumb shit. Yeah, well, Brick's a good guy.
You saw that the meeting with Max at the PD. I mean, this is the type of people we're dealing with.
Yep.
They hold personal grudges and act based off of that instead of the fucking what's best for the city. But they'll sit there and act like they're some royal fucking soldiers doing what's best for the city.
Yeah, and I don't agree with that.
Is, they're all just on their personal vendetta.
Every, in my opinion, and this is how I've always felt, every government official needs to be held accountable, and they also need to be working for the people. So that means the people can fire them. And I want to make sure that's how it is. Whether it's fucking, like what's it called when you get like signatures? I'm like running fucking.
Listen, I agree with what you're saying, but my issue is, this is the exact shit Nino's saying.
I know.
I think he just has the legal expertise to kind of implement that stuff. I'm not saying you're fucking like we're on the opposite sides here. I agree. I just think when it comes to Los Santos, he's gonna be able to execute that shit just better, if that makes sense.
Well,
he has a really good understanding of the laws and this. And I'm not talking about just criminal shit. I'm talking about the foundation.
I get you. I get what you're saying.
Like, I understand the business. I've been on about the business shit from the start. I called it the council on the bullshit from the beginning, and I've said to their face multiple times is, why is there no businesses? Where's all these little shops? Where's everything? Because you guys fucking deny shit.
When I found out about the, it was like, there's one girl that was messaging me for like 2 months straight. She's like, oh my God, Osvaldo, my business is still pending. My business is still pending. And it wasn't until like that argument you guys had at the police station, like 2 days after that, it finally got approved. It took forever. It took her like 2 months to get her business approved. And now she's finally like starting to get her stuff moving slowly and slowly when it could have been approved forever ago.
What I think is, and what I mean by sitting on the fence, all those motherfuckers that have been in the council, have been running things, have been in the high positions, even the PD, they obviously failed. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They fucked up the city with the current shit. I don't want someone who's gonna sit there and try to please those fucking idiots. I want someone who's gonna come in and do what needs to be done.
You know, I had a meeting with Barrick today, and he asked me if I would keep him on as chief of police, and you know, I told him no.
No, he obviously can't. I mean, I like Barrick. I don't think he's a bad guy, but it's like, Barrick,
I told him straight. I'm not
sit there and let all this dumb shit go on.
I'm up front. I told him straight up, I think you're a good guy. I don't know how well you're working as chief of police, but I probably wouldn't keep you. I think there needs to be new blood in there. Same for if we have a council. I think the people should be voting every single council person in there. Not what was it? How was it that it got in? Like fucking specific people were voting them in. I don't think it should be like that.
Well, a lot of it was, yeah, it's just like their own, their own.
Or like the mayor's putting them in. The mayor shouldn't put anybody in. The mayor shouldn't be putting any type of person in there.
Yeah, no, yeah, I agree with all this, because this is honestly, you and Nino are pushing the same things. It's just a matter of.
Me and Nino talked about it, and I was like, bro, this is like fuck. Like me and Nino have the same ideas.
Well, that's why. I mean, I want you to run in Blaine. If we get you and Blaine and Nino in the city, that's a win for everybody. That's my point.
Man, I just
consider it. I think it's a smart move.
I don't know. I really think I could do the city good.
I don't think you know. I don't think you.
I know you want to doubt me, and
I take it back. I don't think you won't. I don't think you're gonna do bad for the city. But I don't think you're gonna beat Nino.
Well,
and
I always like a game.
I know. I already know you're gonna say that. Well, I want to prove these people
wrong. I love that shit, man. I love that shit, man. You know what he told me, and he probably didn't mean this. He told me this, and I want you to tell me how you would feel if someone told you that. He probably didn't mean it in a bad way, but I called him to say like, hey Nino, I called him, hey Nino, I hope you congrats, you know, I hope you have a good election, and I hope the best man wins. And he says, okay, yeah, Osvaldo, if you get any votes at all, maybe we could have a sit down and have a conversation. How would you feel if someone told you that shit, man?
Bobby,
I see what you're saying. Now you want to stick it to him.
Still have cops on you?
I don't really care about sticking to him, but I do want to show him like, hey man, I'm not a fucking pushover.
Fuck all that personal shit, man. You gotta be thinking business with this city.
Can you just please stop talking?
Yeah. Like I said, I think I can win, and
I can pick y'all
I think I really genuinely can help everybody.
Hey. All right, let me call you back and help the boys real quick.
Yeah, I got it. Go.
Where are you guys right now?
All right, what car is yours?
Doesn't matter. We're here to beat your ass.